Nobody watched it with me twice.
Good morning. Welcome to Tyler County Commissioners Court. It's Monday, December the 8th, 2025, after 10 a.m. this morning. We do have a quorum with us today. We would like to acknowledge all of our guests here today for being a part of Tyler County Commissioners Court. Madam Clerk, was everything posted accordingly?
Yes.
Everything was posted accordingly. We always start off court with a pledge of allegiance and an invocation. Would you please stand with us? Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I've asked Brother James Broussard if he would pray for us today.
Father God, I stand before you as humbly as I know how, Father. Just thanking you for the opportunity to have this day move forward with you in the lead, Father.
Yes.
Father, I pray for the men that set before us, Father, for the decisions they have to make for our county and for our citizens. Father, I just pray wisdom. I pray for understanding. I thank you for your gentleness and your kindness, and I thank you for your leadership. God, just keep us humble. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Madam Clerk, do we have any public comments today?
No, sir.
If we have no public comments, we'll move to our next. We don't have any tabled items from our previous meeting. All right. We'll move down to our minutes from our previous meeting, minutes from 11:10 and 25 and 11:17, 25. Need a motion to accept those minutes?
Motion to accept.
There's a motion to accept the minutes. There's a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, our monthly reports, our probation reports and clerk, extension, auditors, justice of the peace and nutrition reports. I need a motion to accept those reports.
So moved.
There's a motion. There's a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. We don't have any resolutions or proclamations at this time. All right, our budget amendment and line item transfers,
You just have the one,
we just have one there.
just from your
Second.
budget.
Okay. There's a motion approved. There's a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right. Need a motion to pay the county bills?
So moved.
There's a motion to pay the county bills. I need a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, no action on item number C. And we're going to move item number R, the acceptance of the Tyler County annual audit presented by Crow Auditors. We're going to move it all the way up to right behind item number C. I need a motion to go into business on it.
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve.
Second.
There's a second. All right, madam, you can come up here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Stephanie Harris. I'm a partner with Crow. Previous to that, I've been with Bell Harris Kohacek for 20 years as Robert Bell's partner. Very pleased to be here this morning. Page 2 is our official report to the commissioners and county judge. Very pleased to say that we are issuing an unmodified opinion on the county's financial statements. Again, unmodified being the highest level of assurance we can provide that the county's financial statements are materially correct and all necessary disclosures were included. I'll give you some brief highlights. On page 16 of the report is the county's governmental funds on a modified report basis, same basis by which you adopt your operating budgets each year. For the year ended December 31st, 2024, the county recognized total revenues of just over $25.4 million. That is an increase over the previous fiscal year as a result of a rise in taxes and operating as well as capital grants and contributions. Total expenditures came in for the year at $24.6 million. This did represent just over $7.7 million in capital outlay. After some other financing sources and uses, including leases that were issued during the year, the county saw an overall increase in their operating fund balance of $1.9 million. Much of that can be seen within the county's general fund. as you look at the health of a governmental entity, one of the benchmarks is to look at your ending unassigned fund balance within the general fund. You generally want to see an unassigned fund balance of 25% or more, depending on various circumstances here at the county. You ended the year with unassigned fund balance of approximately 55% and total fund balance of just over 77%. I also understand that the ending fund balances and the road and bridge funds by precinct is very important. So I've got those numbers as well. Precinct number 1 had ending fund balance at just over 31% at the end of the year.
Can you tell them what page you're on?
Yeah, page 65. Sorry about that. 65. And this is the combining statements for the one fund that's presented up front. Are we on page 65? Okay. Yeah, so you'll see Road and Bridge Precinct 1 ended the year with fund balance of just over $491,000. Again, that represented 31% of the precinct's operating expenditures for the year. Precinct 2 ended the year with fund balance of approximately 77% of your operating expenditures. Precinct 3 at 23% of your operating expenditures, and Precinct 4 at 50% of your operating expenditures. All very healthy fund balances in consideration. Statements, the county also saw an increase in its net position of just over $8 million. Again, very positive results for 2024. That concludes my remarks. Be happy to take questions.
Any questions from the court today? Any discussion?
Well, I would have if I just laid eyes on this today. I'm sure I'll have some after the fact, but if I could get your card afterwards, because I do have some.
I've got her contact.
Okay. all right.
Yes, perfect. I was gonna say, if you just want to run it through the county auditor's office,
Okay.
I'll be happy to respond via email or telephone. We have these new things called e-cards. I still have yet to figure it out. But I'll definitely be in touch.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
All right. You have any comments?
No,
That sounds good.
I'm glad it's over.
Yes. If there's no other comments, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. We will move to item number D, our internet software management and support, December 2025 to November 2026 for precinct 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's a management package there. Need a motion.
So moved.
There's a motion.
Second.
There's a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same.
That's a renewal of our iWorks.
iWorks, yes. That's for the county commissioner's office. All right. Item number E, to reappoint Owen Bean, President, and Rick Rustler, Director to the Southeast Texas Groundwater Board.
Motion approved.
There's a motion to approve.
Second.
There's a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right, item number F, to recognize Hickory Hills Christmas Tree Farm for their generous donation of trees, as well as their support of the Christmas spirit in Tyler County for our small town Tyler County Christmas. Need a motion?
So moved.
There's a motion.
Second.
There's a second. We do have a little thing that I'll be able to try to get to, Hickory Hills. We thank them for all that they've done, all the donation of the trees and the use of their wagon. They come in, they pulled the wagon in for us. We had a wonderful turnout for our small town Christmas. I want to thank everyone for all their hard work and dedication, all the board, the Christmas board that did it. And I want to thank the treasurer's office again for all their decorations and everything that they did. It was a wonderful time, and all the other offices that helped out, thank you so much. It was a wonderful time. We've seen hundreds and hundreds and even thousands of people all day long, but there was always hundreds of people here all day long. And it was a steady flow, and I think about 5 o'clock, we seen a big just a lot more people start showing up, and then the parade, when it hit, there was a lot of people here, so we were truly blessed. So we got this little thing for Hickory Hills Farm, and thank you for all that they've done for us. All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say. All right, item number G, renewal of Tyler County participation in TAC provided cybersecurity program at $5 per employee. Cybersecurity awareness courses are required by the Texas law for local government. I need a motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. There's a second. Any discussion? Madam Treasurer, you have anything?
No, sir, other than just this is probably the easiest way for us to get our cybersecurity requirements taken care of, and it's with TAC, and so I think it's just normal customary.
Well, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? No other discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say. All right, item number H, annual 2026 renewal of inmate health services agreement with Southern Health Partners. Need a motion?
So moved.
There's a motion. Need a second? Let me take that. All right, what this is this is just our health partners, agreement that we have with the sheriff's office, that they take care of the inmates. And we have our nursing staff that works over there. And not only that, I think it falls into some of the prescriptions and different things that they have over there for the sheriff's office with
And
the
I
inmates.
might mention that it is a requirement that we have.
Exactly.
Oh, it is definitely a
State-
requirement.
The state mandate.
And not only is it that, it takes, by doing this, it takes the liability off the county, and the liability is on them for the health services there. So
And
it makes it a little simpler.
The price tag for that renewal, I want to point out, is $123,493.68.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap, but that's a requirement by the state that we get these things done. And so that's something that we have to get done. We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say. All right, item number I, discuss and take possible action on the scope of work at the Tyler County Complex Shed by applying progressive silicone.
Motion. Put that form of motion.
There's a motion. There's a second. I'll tell you what, we can go ahead and, does anyone got any questions on this at this time?
Well, I know it's going to be a fraction of the cost for a roof. I know when I was over the complex over there, we had several leaks that messed up the inside of the building, and ended up having to change some of the flooring out, if y'all remember, in our side. And that was just a yes, drip in the bucket. But to change that roof completely would be an enormous amount of money.
Yeah.
Y'all remember what the
It would
Burgess
be
had told
well
me.
over $500,000 to probably do everything. It'd be 300 to $500,000, anywhere between that. And this is about a fourth of the cost. And so we're definitely looking at this. And not only that, we have to do something because Burgess has spent a lot of time over there having to repair.
Repair leaks that are starting with the screws, the heat, popping the screws loose that causes leaks. Stitch screws come out of where the stitches overlap when the wind blows, it's gonna, rain gets under it.
Any other discussion? All right, we have a motion and second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, say. Item number J, discuss and take possible action on the bid estimate for the Tyler County Complex building by applying progressive silicone roofing system and repairs. And that's the whole building there. The other is the shed.
The back part.
Yeah, the back part is the storage. And this is the whole complex building for that.
I put it form of motion.
There's a motion.
Second.
There's a second. Any discussion on this?
Are we gonna take this out of contingency?
Yes. The price is $87,000,
87 something.
87 something
And
like
it's got a 50-year warranty. Well, Mr. Walsh,
Mr. Walsh, would you like to share anything?
I will say this, as far as the application goes, there's no demo, there's no downtime, there's no open roof, like so if a storm comes, you know how they do here. We just get off the roof and come back whenever it dries up. Dry time, 6 hours. And as far as that's the application. As far as the roof itself, it's a 100% seamless roof. It adheres to the metal. Every seam, every screw, every hole will be filled with some like mastic material before the actual silicone coating is put on. So it will never leak again.
Yeah.
I mean, unless there's a natural disaster or something like that, but even when that happens, we can patch up the little bitty holes with some more silicone and be ready to roll.
what's the warranty in
50-year material warranty, 20-year NDL labor, no dollar limit on the labor.
You can't.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, a brand new metal roof would be 20 to 25 year, I believe.
Yeah.
So you're getting double the warranty. We'll be dead and gone when the warranties, our kids and grandkids have to worry about it.
All right, we have any other discussion? All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor to do the repairs to the Tyler County Complex building, Fine Progressive Silicone, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right,
And
item
Judge, I
K.
do want to point out also, you know, when I was over the building over there, we had two significant water leaks in the building, and each time with what, $5,000 for a deductible? And I don't think we got anything. No, we did get, insurance claim on the first one, but the second one we did not. And the county had to make those repairs and taxpayer funds.
Item number K, to approve the 2026 President of the Southeast Texas Groundwater Conservation District Board. Need a motion?
So moved.
There's a motion.
Second.
There's a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right. Item number, L is $1,250 needed to amend from legal contingency line item 010-401-42-628 for county court reporter fees. I need a motion.
So moved.
There's a motion.
Second.
There's a second. All in favor say aye. Item M is $12,000 for county court attorney fees out of legal contingency line item 010-401-42-628. Need a motion? There's a motion?
Second.
There's a second. Guys, what this is, you know, we've been holding a lot of criminal court and a whole lot of them, and we just about, I want to thank the DA's office and the county clerk's office for a wonderful job. But man, you got to, by law, you got to give them a court-appointed attorney if they ask for one and if they qualify for one. So we've been moving a lot of cases through there this year. It's an amazing amount of how many cases has went through there. I just want to give big props to the DA's office and for all their hard work and their dedication, and to our county clerk's office for everything they've done. We appreciate that.
And just like on the jail, health, it's an unfunded mandate.
Yeah,
So
it's a mandate.
it's required by law to do this.
We are,
It's steadily going up.
for sure. It gets a little bit tougher every year, but that is best that we are making sure that justice is served. And not only justice is served, that we are having speedy trials and speedy pleas for our constituents here in Tyler County that it's getting done. All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, say. All right, item number N, we're gonna table that at this time. I need a motion to table that.
So moved.
There's a motion to table.
Second.
There's a second. All in favor say aye. Reason I tabled it, we have another item that goes along with that that we'll put on in the January court. All right, item O, deputation of Ms. Christian Johnson. I need a motion.
So moved.
There's a motion.
Second.
Second. Would you like to say anything?
I think we are so excited to have Kristen with us. So far, she's doing an amazing job.
Okay. All right. Well, it's good to have you with us. Yes. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, say. All right. Item number P, to award a grant administrator for CDVG DR 4781, the Texas Storms and Flooding Grant, and DR 4798, Hurricane Barrel. I need a motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. A second.
Second.
All right. Would you like to speak to that?
Yes, you should have one of these in front of you. Because what we did, the committee met, and there's three things that you look at, or what I look at. The first thing you look at is the cost. Second thing you look at is the number of years that the company that's bidding has been in business. And the third thing you look at is their experience with federal grants. So we had 3 people submit on the administrator, Langford Community Management Services, Impact Strategic Consulting, and David Waxman Incorporated. So when we looked, if you look at the underneath Langford, they tiered their cost, $500,000 to $749,999 would be 11% of the grant award. $750,000 to $999 would be 10%. $1 million to $5 million would be 8%. The impact, there was a flat 6% from 1 million to 100 million, which meant basically they wouldn't bid or do anything under $1 million. Waxman was a flat 7%. When we went back and looked at the number of years in business, Langford has been in business since 1983. Impact was in business from 2007 is when it originated, and David Waxman was 1976. The third thing that we looked at was their experience with federal grants. And it was noted that the first 2 had a lot of municipalities that they had done. They did have some counties, but their biggest thing was municipalities, which municipality law and county law government is different. So after the committee went over everything, our recommendation is to award to David Waxman, not only for how long they've been in business, but our long relationship with them. And I noted in what I put that Tyler County has always passed desk reviews and audits because of the professionalism and work ethic of this company. So the committee's recommendation was to award to David J. Waxman, Inc.
I'd like to say too, we did several phone calls and calling about all these companies. We really reached out to different ones and everything, and our ratings, I think, was, it spoke for itself as we rated these and different things. Everyone we've ever talked to, and of course, we know David Waxman and the Waxman Incorporated. We know this business. We've dealt with them, and they've always done a wonderful job, and their rating definitely rated higher. So we were comfortable with moving forward with that. I know me and Commissioner Blatcher stayed on the phone calling certain ones, and a lot of people couldn't even remember some of these other companies or anything in the work that they had done. So we took the references that we had and from David Waxman, and we went forward with that. All right. We have a motion and a second to grant this to David Waxman Incorporated. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, item number Q, to award an engineer for the CDBG-DR 4781, Texas Storms and Flooding, and DR-4798, Hurricane Beryl. I need a motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. Need a second?
Second.
Second. All right. What this was is to award the engineer. We only have one engineer go out for it. And I gotta say, we're very happy with them as well. So we're very thankful for their services. All in favor, say aye.
Awarded to GLS Engineering.
Yeah, GLS Engineering.
Which is Goodwin, Lassiter, Strong is what that
Yes.
stands for.
Can I jump up for just a second and say thank y'all? Thank you. We look forward to working with y'all. So does Nick. Nick's stand up. We look forward to working with y'all again.
Yeah.
Kind of moved on quickly. I know we've had a lot of county business, but thank y'all.
Yes, thank y'all very much. All right.
More, don't have one with me, but I'll write them if everyone needs.
All right, we have, item number Q, to award the engineer GLS engineering.
We just did that.
All right, I know, but did we do the voting on it?
Do the eye on it?
I don't think we did the final vote. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right. Be sure we put that. All right, item number S, scanning and filing software, Vista Solutions Group Incorporated for the county clerk's office. I need a motion.
So moved.
There's a second. You have anything, that's just,
It's a scanning program that we scan in all voter registration related documents.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right, item number T, to discussion and possible action on GLO CDBG mitigation drainage project change order number 7, GLO contract number 22-119-009-D419. I need a motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. There's a second. All right, go ahead, Mr. Nick.
This was the GLO bid that was only working in precinct 3, to extend time one final time. They've now finished up that last bridge on County Road 3910. And I've actually got closeout paperwork with me as well to be signed. It's to extend time to get all this paperwork finished up and get this thing closed out by the end of the year.
Did they get the rails?
Yes, the rail went up Thursday of last week. So
Looks good.
we're gonna have a little bit of dirt work to do out there until we can get grass growing. That's gonna be an ongoing thing. With that sand, and every time it rains, they're gonna come back and do a little dress up. So we'll stay on them until we get grass growing best we can.
All right.
We got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. Thank you, Nick. Oh. Don't you know? Oh, that,
Oh, that's.
yeah. All right, item number U, to discuss and take possible action on the WPI power generator proposal paid out of contingency. Need a motion?
To approve.
There's a motion to approve.
Second.
There's a second. John, would you like to say anything on that? These generators have been a headache on.
The generators have been a headache for me since I've been here, but no, this seems like a good group. They're out of Houston. They were given us to by Shirley Electric, referred us to them. And the panel, we're thinking it's either the panel or the ECU unit on the Volvo motor that's not talking, but they're gonna bring the panel and they're gonna fix it. But if it ain't the panel, they're not gonna charge us for the panel, because the panel, you all know what the panel was, the cost of it. Now, these people are really reasonable, they wanna work with us, and we're gonna be working with them with Shirley.
I'd like to say the difference was
Over
$10,000
difference.
difference. One company was gonna charge us over $15,000, and this one's gonna charge us less than $4,000.
Yep.
So there's a big difference in that.
What's the name of the
And
company?
WPI, right, to use it.
Waukesha.
The other company I was using, that we were using.
That's
was
who finally-
Stevenson.
That's who finally fix tires after 2 years of it being on.
WPI, they're fixing like a good bunch.
Hey, it comes on every Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, knock on wood.
Well, see, that's why ours has not been kicking on, and we, we need to have that ready. And so we're trying to get this done.
And something in the near future that's gonna have to be done is that tank.
Has to be replaced, it's getting rust on it,
It
and
is
I'm worried
almost
about
rusted.
getting water in there, or a generator falling through the tank. So we're gonna have to figure something out. Yeah.
Me and John are working on some energy companies to maybe try to get a special donation, maybe.
Yeah.
Because there's other counties that, they're able to reach out, so we're trying to get with our 2 energy companies and, try to get them to work a little magic for us there, so we're working on that. We got a motion and second, all in favor say aye. Any opposed, say. All right, item number V, to approve submittal of, DECCOG FY 2026 Regional Solid Waste Grant. I need a motion.
So maybe-
There's a motion.
Second.
There's a second.
So what this is, I don't think that we've ever applied for the solid waste grant. You can do multiple different things, and I've been kicking around ideas left and right. First, we were gonna do a trailer purchase and, a chipper, but I never was able to find like a wood chipper where you could get the tax exempt that actually had a gas powered engine. And then my second thing was to do, a tire, it's a tire shear is what it is. So you can get rid of these tires that people are dropping on the sides of the road. Right now, I think it's about $25 or something like that per tire. But anyways, I got a quote from that, and it's a lot more than what I was thinking. And it's just a shear that chops it into 4 pieces because they won't take them at the dump unless you have it sheared, because they'll work their way up. Mr. Broussard could probably speak to that better than I can, but
He don't like them in his dumpster, don't
but anyways, that's become a pretty good problem of people dumping them on the side of the road, and then we can't get rid of them, or we have to pay a on the leg to get rid of them. So, but I'm looking into it. The submittal day is tomorrow. And another option we could do, is purchase a trailer and then get someone to pick up trash on the sides of the road, and they'll reimburse us for that, debris that we dump, at the plant here, collection center.
Who's gonna pick it up?
That's why it could be our guys.
Well, what you can do is apply for it, see if we get it. If
Yeah.
we get it, then we know we've got it and we can work something
The only
out.
problem is you gotta name your project.
But that's the other
You know.
thing. And then if we don't use it, we just send it back.
So, I mean, what would y'all,
Well, is there any
What would be
discussion
better?
that y'all would prefer on something like this? It's a dump trailer that we could purchase, or, kind of look at that, and that would be something.
and the only requirement, from what I understand, is you have to report quarterly the tonnage that you, get rid of. And he said it's easy. It's Andrew Harmon who's, directed me to apply for it. I don't think we've ever done it. You can do household items and all these other things, but, anytime you collect even tires or debris, you've got to get a permit through TCEQ. So that, to me, it would be better just to go the trash route, or even the wood chips route.
How much money are we talking? Is it worth the paperwork?
It's $11,000.
Yeah, but it's not even, we do the grant. I mean, it won't be
Yeah.
two or three pages. It's a very small grant,
Yeah.
like paperwork wise. And
Yeah.
everything that we've looked at is very simple. Emily's been working on this grant with Joe, getting that done. So,
Well, I mean, it costs money to go take all the trash we pick up on the sides of the road, and have to pay to get rid of it, couches and everything else. I mean, if we could, at least get a trailer and then use the rest to.
let's see, we could get funding back for like anything that y'all pick up on the side of the county roads for like couches or something that's dumped out. Y'all pick them up, you'll have to dump them, carry them off. We can get paid to dump those things at the dump and different things. That's part of the grant.
I think once people find out, they're gonna start throwing them on the side of the road for us to go haul off.
Well, and that's a law enforcement thing we dig into.
There are citizens that keep county roads clean. I mean, and have been keeping county roads clean for years. And right now, the citizens are bearing the cost of the waste disposal. To me, and I can tell you firsthand, to have somewhere to take this stuff without the citizen having to pay for it sounds really good as far as service that the community provides. There are many citizens right now that have adopted county roads, and in precinct 3, he can tell you they do a good job. So, but it, the road trash is one thing, it becomes a whole different problem when it's furniture, tires.
Yeah.
That becomes a whole different problem and much more expensive to citizens.
I did get a quote, and I asked Andrew if it's something that we could do, but I did get a quote to buy one of those tire shears, and I think the electric one is, I want to say 29. The grant would be $11,000, so you'd have to put money in with it. But anyways, I don't want to go down that route. But another thing that you just said is you can do community like waste days to where, but there again, you gotta have a permit, through TCQ, which isn't hard to do.
To bring it to.
It's not hard to do. I mean, I went to a class last week and I actually ran my mouth in front of TCQ, didn't know they were there. Yeah, said they failed us, but yeah. But anyways, I met with them afterwards and they explained all the process to me that we'd have to do. So we could do a community, just apply for grants and for people to do community events to pick up the roads and then, take it to the collection center and then be reimbursed.
Would you like that better?
So you're talking about county roads, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what do they do with all the stuff that they pick up on the farmer market roads? They'll come through and mow the road. They've done it twice this year down there on 92.
That's state.
That's
I know it's state,
off.
but what do they do with it? They chop it up and just beat the mess out of the brush hogs and then they come back and pick it up.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
they pick it up. I'm telling you, there's tires, metal. The worst thing on 92 is, and I know it's a state road, but these people are taking their scrap metal off, don't tie nothing down, and there's just stuff laying all up and down the road. Tin and all kinds of junk, which there's also lots of stuff on the county roads too. People recarpet their house and they think it'll help you to put it in your ditches. They re-roof their house and they'd like you to have a load of shingles.
But I mean,
Critters.
I don't want to be the one making the decision on that,
What
whatever y'all
would
think.
y'all like to do? Would you like to do a community thing? where we-
Most people do not like trash thrown on their county road.
Yeah.
Most people do not, but you got these critters that think that, it's okay to do that.
Well, if
And
you
it's
got
not okay to
teenagers
do
that live down the end of your road, you get the beer bottles and stuff and all the trash from that till they get back home.
Anytime we do anything to help the community, offset their expenses, especially
Yeah.
if you find the county, it's always in.
And, since the county hasn't applied for this, that I know of, it's all new. So I have to reach out to Andrew, but we've got to get it done today is why, we put it on court to decide, what we
Well, and I would
want
like
to do.
to get a copy of all the documentation if we're gonna have to have
Go for
reports.
it.
I wanna know how detailed we gotta get.
So y'all want to try to go after the
Mhm.
The
community?
community? Yep. All right. We have a motion and second to go after the community grant award for picking up the different stuff the community can bring it in to one designated area.
Mhm.
And all in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right. Comments by court members pertaining to matters of county government. Has anyone got anything this morning?
I do. I
Yes,
just
ma'am.
wanted to mention, we went out for bids for the courthouse entryway. And
Yes.
we did not receive any bids. So that means we have to go out for bids at least one more time before the architect can negotiate with who he wants to negotiate with or whatever that's on the approved list. I failed to get that. I got it all put together and I failed to click to send, or it would have been on this commissioner's court. But it will be on the next, and if we have a special meeting in between now and the first, for some reason, I would like to
Put it,
put it on that one. If not, it'll be on the January 12th. So it's my fault it wasn't on this one. But it's the holiday, so it would be better if we start January anyway.
yeah, we did go out for bids for all the doors and did not get any bids, so we'll kind of go back to the drawing board on that. All right, any other county business?
Judge, I would like to say,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you to y'all for helping us, welcome our 75 children from all over the county. They had a great time and they really enjoyed the mock pledge I did. And for all the officials that participated and donated candy canes and Christmas cards and all things, thank you.
We did have a good time. Me and Doug, we had a
It was fun.
good time that day.
Savannah said one of her kids went home and told, I don't know why she told her parents this, but she went home and told her parents that she was at Judge Judy's court that day.
Because they went upstairs and there was an actual judge, Judge Jones, who's filling in, and she kind of went through the process, and when it got done, she said, are we in Judge Judy's court? And the judge heard that, she started laughing. She said, I wish I made as much money.
She went home and told her parents, and the mom was real amused by it, and she called Savannah, and she said, y'all really go to Judge Judy's?
I will say that they were very smart children.
They were.
Upstairs, I gave him a gavel, and I said, you could make anything happen in the world, so what would you like to do? He said, I'd like to lower those gas prices, $2.41 is too much to pay for that. Poor things.
You know, it's amazing how in tune with their world that the kids are. You think they don't pay attention to nothing. But
And it does make a difference, because I had one young man that was sitting here beside me, and he looked over at me and said, I'm gonna be sitting here one day. That's what he said. That's why, there you go.
good job, Taylor.
They liked it.
Tell him, be careful what you wish.
All right, any other? If there's no other, I need a motion to adjourn. There's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. All right, thank you very much.
We do have a workshop today.
Yeah, we have a workshop today, so if you're ready.
Yeah.